everyone. How are you all doing? This is Marcy here with Creators Call Shop. Today I want to share a journal with you. And no, it's not one that I've made. It's one that my lovely friend Pam VanEe made. And it's the first journal that I have ever actually purchased from another creator. In fact, I don't have any journals in my stash that I've made that I've kept for me. And this is the first one that I've ever actually purchased from another person. I've been wanting to make an idea journal for quite some time. You know, the ones where you do the different ephemera and embellishments and kind of keep a notebook with all the different ideas and ways of making things. And so when Pam shared this on her channel, and I will link that video down below, I decided that this was a perfect place to start keeping some of those ideas, as well as supporting another friend and creator here on YouTube in the junk journal community. So go ahead and get your drink, get your snack, get yourself comfy, hurry right back, and then we'll dive in and share this journal. I haven't looked at it at all, so I was just waiting to do this all on camera and share it with everybody else. Okay, everybody settled and ready? Now I am going to share this with you. You're seeing this actually a couple, 3 weeks after I've actually purchased it. She made 2 of these journals that were very similar, so I don't know if the second one is still in her shop if you're interested, but at least check out her video down below where she talked about them, because I really enjoyed watching her share these and just kind of looking through all of her fun Pam magic that she does in her journals. First, I think we will open this bag of goodies. And like I said, I've only opened the package. I have not gone in and actually looked at anything yet. Now, first off, I love the bag. I don't know where you found this, but this is super cool. And this will be winding up in a journal or 2. I like that. And I love this fabric, the trucks, those old trucks. I don't know why, they just really make me happy inside when I see them. So I love this truck fabric that everyone finds and puts in their journals. But let's start with the goodie pack, and then we'll go from there. So first thing, I have a thank you card, and I did open it enough to check the card, and so I'm not gonna share it with you because that's personal, but I'm gonna set that over aside. And then we'll just go through this stack really fast. So she shared with me some of her fun lace, which I love. Pam shared some of this lace with me when she sent me the challenge box back in February, and I made that journal, and I really like this. It's just got a nice weave and a nice pattern to it, and I've used up all my bits of it, so it's fun to see those back. And then I was thinking about maybe using some of this as a stencil. Pam had a video recently where she was showing her different stencils and dyeing and inking and things. And so she was spraying through the lace to get the pattern. And I have never tried that, not with sprays. I've tried seeing if I could get coffee dyed patterns for just laying the fabric on, and it doesn't work for me. so I thought I would try that. So I'm excited to have a couple pieces to practice with. We've got some of these beautiful vintage sheets that she has access to, where she is in Michigan. I have noticed as I've been working with vintage and things that based on population centers, out here in the West, we don't have as many cool things as they do back east. And we don't have as many of these great fabrics and old vintage things, or if we do, somebody somewhere is snagging them up and they're not making it to the thrift stores. Ooh, I like this with the pink and brown. That is a nice combination. That is pretty. So these are wonderful, Pam. Wonderful. Oh, look at how pretty and springy. I love vintage sheets. I don't know why. There's just something about that pattern that they printed on them and the material they used, and just lovely. And then we've got some fabric. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, I like this a lot. It's beautiful with the browns and the corals. That's gorgeous. Thank you. Between this fabric here and this beautiful fabric right here, I am thinking that I will be working on fall journals, not this year, but next year. So last year I worked on 3 simultaneously. I took one journal that I had put in my drawer for forever and it kind of morphed into 3. This year I'm not doing fall journals. I'm working on the cookbook for my daughter. I had, obviously if you're seeing this, I have finished that one, but then I want to start some Holly Hobby journals. I have 2 and I've been waiting to make those, and they feel kind of like fall and holidays to me. So look at all these pretty fabrics in this stack. Now, are these pieces from your quilt stash? Because Pam used to be a quilter. Or I don't remember, did you say you found these at a thrift store? Because I like how they're all nicely matched and pre-cut. These are nice sizes. You can make fabric flips, pockets, fabric tags. Those are nice. So thank you. And we've got some beautiful lace, the bias, what is it, hem tape? The lace hem tape. And we've got some coffee dyed stuff. So this is fun. It smells like coffee too. It's like, got that wonderful coffee smell. Now when I have tried coffee dyeing envelopes, they come apart. So I don't know how you were able to keep yours from coming unglued, but I'm very happy because I love using stuff like this in journals. And then we've got beautiful coffee dyed index cards with the grid pattern. One of her grates that she uses to dry things on has this pattern, so that's fun. Ooh, and you gave me a green one. Very nice. That's pretty. That's pretty. I will be using that for sure, as well as this coffee dyed one. I have a few CD envelopes, but I have not ever tried to coffee dye them either, so this is fun. Very fun. And some beautiful doilies. Look at these. Aren't these pretty? With that pattern. It's just a little bit more detailed than what you usually see in doilies these days. So I love that. And I think I'd like to practice maybe using some sprays and things on those as well. So that'll be fun to play with. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, thank you. It's more of that beautiful lace. I love how you have everything packaged. I do not excel in the packaging department. I'm kind of a very basic packager. And some pretty coffee dyed paper from your recent batch of coffee dyeing. This has nice color to it too. Nice color. I'm always kind of stingy using these too, and I shouldn't be. It's just that, you know, it is kind of a lot of work to coffee dye stuff, so I'm very judicious in my use of coffee dyed materials. I need to get more generous putting them into journals. Now this, okay, 8x10 ready to frame art prints from My Mind's Eye, and the line is in bloom. So let's check these out. These are cool. These would make great journal covers, you know, on the front of a journal, or pages. That's really pretty. Or even in my girls' scrapbooks that I'm going to be starting very soon. I've been talking about them all year, but I'm feeling pressure, just an urgency to do it, to take care of it myself. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. I feel like the flowers should go this way, but the words go this way. That's beautiful. Yep, always believe something wonderful is about to happen. That is true. Beautiful. This is a gorgeous stack of papers. Look at the floral images on them. I think I may have a paper pad that will go with this, so that's cool. Happiness looks gorgeous on you. Now that one I might frame and stick in my craft room here. That's cute. Oh, that's a nice compliment too, isn't it? That's a good one to remember. Happiness looks gorgeous on you. You need to be sincere when you say it. That is great. Thank you for all the fun little goodies. Now we get to open the journal. I'm trying not to bump the table. I think I'm rocking it. Apologies if that's the case. Got some tape holding everything together. Now see, I wouldn't have thought to do that. I would have been like, how are we gonna hold all the fabric together? I love it when people wrap their journals in fabric like this. It's very clever. But I think it just adds an extra special touch. Look at this. So first, give me a second to continue admiring the fabric because I really love this stuff. Look at that. Make another pretty journal cover. So see, a fall journal. Okay. Do you think it would be bad to like start next year's fall journal, say like January, after everything else is done this year? Kind of like rushing the seasons, isn't it? Okay, here she is. Isn't this pretty? So Pam did this little tie closure, and this is just a strip of fabric. I think, was this from a sheet? I don't remember. Anyway, where did you sew this? Looks like maybe you sewed it. And then with these cute vintage buttons on the ends. Isn't that cute? I'm gonna untie this real quick. I like tie closures. They're very handy so that as your book grows, the tie will always fit, you know. Here's our cover. It's an old Reader's Digest book. And she's got 2 signatures and hand sewed them in. And it was very lightweight. I was very surprised. So I always am curious as to how people package their journals too, because I'm always worried about mine in transit, so I probably overpack. So it was nice to see how somebody else did their package, and you know what? It got here just fine. So obviously I am being too careful. Here's our inside cover, and this is cute. What's that say? Oh, I can't read that, sorry. Oh, please return my book. I think, was this a stamp or were these book labels? I don't remember, but I liked the little mouse. Got a library pocket and some fun things in there. Look at with the hounds. It's a nice old playing card, isn't that pretty? Yeah, so I'm going to use this as my idea journal. This journal belongs to me. Yay, I can fill that in with my name. Something fun here to write on. These are neat. Nice color and blank backs. Those are different than what you usually see. But I just love the idea of having something made by another creator, as well as all of the different ideas that are in this, because it is an eclectic journal, which means all kinds of things included, all kinds of styles. It's not like one overall arching theme. It's got all kinds of little bits and bobs, which is perfect, because that means when I add my things in here too, then it will all flow together. Life is lovely, and another gorgeous playing card. That's beautiful. And the ruffle, the gathered ruffle that she stitched and then glued to the end of the page. And this was a music book, if I remember correctly. So that's nice. The cover of some sheet music or a music book. I'm getting all fumbly because I'm trying to be careful. Sorry. He's stuck in there, but this is a library card. There we go. From the card catalog. Henry Rousseau. Rousseau? I don't speak French. Love ya! That is sweet. I'm going to just lay those there, not try to deal with that on camera. And this was this is an old letter that she found. Piece of ephemera, so it has beautiful handwriting on it. And then she decorated this side with some die cuts. And Pam, I just finally got this one too. I haven't opened it yet, but it's been on my list for probably, I don't know, 3 years or 4. So I think we were talking about how we both have been wanting it, so we both finally got it. Here we go. Got our little notepad. So you can write notes and jot down ideas and things. And then it's up here with this tuck spot at the top, and this is just a cluster. So what I think will be fun is to go through and write myself notes about what the different elements are, because someday, you know, I'm not always going to make journals, and I would like to remember what it was I was doing and just have examples to show to grandkids or whomever, or just to thumb through myself and enjoy them. That's a nice die cut piece. I love that die. There's a piece of yeah, it's like a ledger paper, but it was for stocks, trading stocks and transactions. It's all different now, isn't it, when they do that? Piece of an old magazine page, lined paper, another book page, and some ledger paper. I love that stuff. And then these, I thought these were interesting too. They are from a game. Ooh, that's a personal question. But they have these lady quotes. I work harder when my husband is home than when he's gone. That is the truth. So much easier. And your kids, right? This I think maybe came out of a children's book page, like children's encyclopedia. Look at that, that's pretty. Now there's a little bit of a botanical feel to this, even though I don't think she was necessarily going for that. But with some of the images and the stickers. And then I also picked it because of some of the specific things she included in here. I liked the colors and the images on them. So she made this teeny tiny booklet, decorated it with a stamp. And we got some more writing space and journal cards. This looks like a piece of antique wallpaper that was maybe a printable. And I have some wallpapers and wrapping papers, so I am wanting to do that and make digitals for my shop. I have so many ideas. Why don't I just have endless time, energy? Why do people always need me for other stuff? Mushrooms, some cute little tag. Very nice, very nice. There's some pretty paper here. Scrapbook paper. Ooh, pocket on the back. And this cute journal card with just a little fabric and paper cluster, almost like a flip here. I like the yellow polka dots, that's pretty. Very pretty. And we have, oh, I love these. When they flip over the page and then close. I don't know why, it's fun. And then this is one of the elements I picked it for. These were printables that she had, like leftovers from a kit she'd used. And I really liked this fairy with these colors. And then she has all these fun dangles. She's really, Pam, I always admire how you use the charms and things. I've got this all stuck. Sorry, hold on a second as I untangle. But she's really good at using charms and things in her books and making tassels. And so she's always got like lots of fun goodies that she includes in her journals. So we've got these here tied to the center strings. Isn't that fun? So there's a bit of a nature botanical fall theme, but not specifically. That has, you know, it's versatile enough that you could make it really anything you want. Here's a fold down, the stenciled leaf. I love these too. I love making these. These are fun. And then on this one, it looks like this was stenciled maybe, or yeah, you did the back side. I'm not sure how you did it. Did you ink it maybe? You probably said in the video and I forgot. That's paper clipped on. Then we have a little tuck spot here and the bingo sheet. I think that looks very old and authentic vintage, so that looks nice. Another book page. And this is one of the other reasons that I wanted this, because of the fun ideas with envelopes and things you can do with envelopes. So she made it a pocket and stuck in a guest check that we can use for writing. And this has, looks like, hold on, I have to stand this up so I can see what I'm doing. Yep. Oh, ooh, I love these. These are fun. Did you say this was a printable too? I don't remember. A digital? So using the envelope with the window and then making it a flip out. Oh, there we go. I was struggling and I didn't need to. Flip out with the window, but also on the other side when you glue it down, this can be a flap and a tuck spot as well, and then decorating it. So it's just how this has three functions, you know, and then it can be written on as well. And we have a fun journal card. What a wonderful world. I always hear Louis Armstrong in my head when we say that. There's the back. Oops, I missed part of it. There's the back side of that magazine page. And I love these paper bags too. I just love images on them. And vintage postcard. Oh, where are they? The Cathedral of Mobile, Alabama, Our Lady of La Leche Shrine. And it's the Ave Maria Grotto in Coleman, Alabama. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. They never used to put the dates on these things. It would be nice if they had, but I'm guessing that's early 60s maybe. It's a fun one. I'll probably use this in another journal because I really like it. And another journal card. Fun stuff. It's always fun to see what's tucked inside the pockets, isn't it? The back side of our stationery, and I'll probably go through and read that later because it intrigues me. This one folds out. And this is, it feels like stationery paper, you know, like printer paper, like a nice stationery, but it looks eco-dyed, so that's cool. And then here's the back half, the back side of that cover, music cover, another piece of wallpaper journal card, also booklet. That is really pretty wallpaper. So if you watch her video, she tells where she found all these different printables and things. Ooh, labels. I love my labels. Love these. These are fun. So you can, if you see something in here that you really like, you can watch Pam's video. As I said, I'll link it below. And then you can go find those printables to use in your journals as well. Piano paper. And this is a journal card. Oh, envelope. See, you did the inking again. Good luck, good fortune, good cheer for many a year. That's pretty. That's fun. Ooh, of Dundee. This came all the way. Oh, it's a card. Came all the way from Scotland, from Dundee, Whitehome of Dundee. Dundee is not too far from where my brother lives, so I really want to visit when we go back next time. Because from what I hear, they have these giant, not giant, but they have these statues of like dragons and fantasy fairy tale creatures that like are all through the city. And so I want to visit Dundee next time we go to Scotland. This is so cute. Look at that little tiny envelope. One of the fun things about Pam's journals that I really like are all of her little details that she puts together. And I'm always continually in awe, Pam, of how quickly you can put a journal together. And yet it just flows. It looks like you spent days and weeks on it. And yet it comes so naturally to you. So they're beautiful works of art. So I'm honored to have a Pam VanEe journal. So here's another booklet. And I like how this was just folded over and then clipped in. This looks like a page from like a book on lettering. Here's another beautiful page. So yeah, it does have kind of a botanical feel to it, doesn't it? Now this, okay, I was seeing this online or on the listing. Oh, it goes up. Okay, I don't want to break my book. Okay, it slides out the top if I can get a hold of it. Mercy is challenged because she can't see. And she's trying to be careful. Hold on. I don't want to break my new toy. There we go. That's another printable. Ooh, that's pretty. I do want to do a bee journal. I know, everybody does them, but I haven't done one yet, so I think doing a bee journal would be really fun, and that would be really cool in there, wouldn't it? But I like how this is punched out. So you could tuck things in this way if they're short enough, or slide it down this way. How was that? That was an envelope, right? I think so. Yeah. Pretty sure that was. Oop. I will fix that in a second after we're done. And then this may be the envelope that that letter was in. I don't know. Miss Dorothy Brigham in Stanton, Michigan. Here's another letter. Thought I would write you that letter I promised you a long time ago. Isn't that what we all say, too? How'd she do that? Oh, she wrote this way, she wrote this way, and then continued over here, page 3. That's clever. It's fun. Fun, fun, fun. Valley Far Away. I liked the music that you picked in here, the music sheets. This was something. Oh, it looks like maybe where you're recording your diet, right? You are what you ate. Nice try, epic triumph, or there's always next week. Here's some dyed paper, and here's a page from a vintage recipe booklet. Ooh, curried vegetables in rice. That sounds good. Have to try that. Here's another. This looks like the back of a postcard. Dear Mom and Dad, having a very lazy time. That's fun. This is another cluster that she used as a tuck spot. And another, this is one of those double layered pockets that we had in the first signature too. It's all decorated up, little Tim Holtz person, and got a vintage photo. Not the ink, but an actual vintage photo. And a journal card. I like that, that's pretty. And we have a flash card that says Imagine. I'm very good at that. I'm very good at imagining a lot of things. And some tickets. That's fun. Fun little things to decorate up with. Let's see, do you fit in there? Yep, you do. And then this is a tag that she turned into a flip out. Somehow I keep getting out of the center of the frame. Sorry. Not fun, so you can write on this side and write all through here. I did not do that in my daughter's heritage cookbook, but I need to do that. Okay, oh look, here's the envelope that matches the stationery. That's what that was, stationery. Very nice stationery too. It's very heavy duty. And a journal card. See? Look at that. So pretty. I like the colors. I like just all of the little bits and pieces and elements that are in here. Then we flip it over the top, clip it over the top, and there we go. Now we're in the second half of the signature, and I will sneak something into there of my own making. Yep, what I ate. Yep, food diary. Here we go. Fun journal card made from a book page. And then this is another piece of book page she turned into a flip out. See? I think this is cute too. This image from a children's book. That's a fun way to decorate your pages, is just cutting the images out of book pages that you're already using and then use them to embellish the page, and it makes everything kind of look cohesive. So this is a double pocket, and you see she sewed right through here so that you can tuck in the bits of ephemera. Here's a pretty tag. There's another one of those cute little fairies. Really pretty playing cards you found to go in here too. And this one, I love this when you do the little book but you set it on an angle. Love that. Junior trivia. And then this one is another journal card. We got some stenciling back there, I believe. And see how she just tore it? Isn't that great? These are the fun little details. Oh, and also this thread that you use that's variegated with the colors. Yeah. Is that something you have to buy at a quilt store? We've lost a lot of our really good fabric stores around here, so I have to go hunting. But there is a quilt store that I found out about, and I have to go check that out. I just haven't done it. About the time I found out about it last year, it was COVID, shut down. So, French made simple. I do have friends that speak French, and she did buy me some French tapes and a French dictionary, which I never listened to. And I think dictionaries are hard if you don't already know how to pronounce the words. Then you just sound silly. Yeah, I still would love to learn French. For a while there, I hung out with their family so much that I kind of was starting to sound very familiar to me, but it's been a while. It's one of those things you lose. You forget it and you lose it. Stamped journal card. Isn't that cute? And I think she said she got these from Stephanie, but don't quote me. Maybe not. Another cute journal card with the bird. I might put that in with my bird ephemera because I don't have very much. And I think the birds are cuter than cute. So cute. And here's another envelope we turned into a pocket. And a reproduction postcard of a Cadillac. Probably from the 50s. I don't know if it will tell me. I don't know. I don't know cars. We're going to say 50s or 60s. Probably 50s. And another pretty ruffle on the back. And that's the end. Oh, I forgot to investigate my tassel here in the center. I was so paying too much attention to those. Look, this one has a key that looks like a heart and another little key and a pretty bead. So that's my journal that I purchased from Pam VanEe. And I just wanted to take a minute and share it with all of you. And I'm going to be working in it and putting things in it now that I've been saving for my own idea journal. And that may be another video down the road, or I may just take time and do it on my own. I don't know, but I'm very delighted to have this in my stash and to be able to share it with you and to have something from someone else so that I can refer back to it in my old age and just enjoy looking through it and remembering friends and things like that. I'm still trying to stick that journal card down in there. It's going to take a little more time than I want to give it right now. Yeah, so thank you, Pam. Thank you for your talents, for sharing them with us. Thank you for reaching out to me. Last year, it's been just a little over a year, September, I think, last year. I remember one of the first comments was when I did my milestone for hitting 100 subbies, and that was September 24th of 2020. I'd hit 100 subbies, and I remember that being the first comment, I think, from you. You might have commented before that, but it's just been delightful to get to know you and to share comments back and forth and share video ideas and to just develop that friendship. And I still have hopes of going to Michigan at some point and meeting you face to face and seeing the Great Lakes and, you know, all of those fun things. Any excuse to travel, truthfully. I love traveling, and I just enjoy the connection that we have. In closing, I would like to share a verse on friendship. So our verse today is from Proverbs 27:9. And it says, "Oil and perfume make the heart glad, so are a man's words sweet to his friend." Or in this case, a woman's words sweet to her friend. That was from the New Life version. And I also liked how it has it in the Passion version, or the Passion translation is what it's called. Proverbs 27:9, "Sweet friendships refresh the soul and awaken our hearts with joy. For good friends are like the anointing oil that yields the fragrant incense of God's presence." Think about that. Sweet friendships refresh the soul and awaken our hearts with joy. For good friends are like the anointing oil that yields the fragrant incense of God's presence. So I'll let you guys reflect on that. And until next time, be inspired and do something creative today. Talk to you next time. Bye.